Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I need to stop taking her line. I'm sorry, call me Chris. But anyways, hello guys, we are back. I have returned after 4 weeks. Let's go. I haven't posted in 4 weeks. Holy crap. All you're probably like, Brie, what happened to you? Why haven't you been posting? Well, remember the last video I did with a little update when I said, oh, I'm sicker than a dang dog? Well, truth is, I was, but, remember when I told you guys, oh, I might have to get my tonsils removed and all that? Well, we found out that it wasn't my tonsils. I had 3 doctors miss something. So, you see, after getting a popsicle and medication for my throat, my ears started popping in and out, and I was deaf in one ear. I don't know if I told you that in the last video. See, it's been 4 weeks, I don't even know. But anyways, I'm still deaf I'm still deaf in my left ear. I've been deaf in my left ear since, I wanna say near the end of November, beginning of September, and all through September till now. So I've been deaf for like 3 months now. Holy crap. But anyways, I'll tell you why. So, about, I want to say either a week or two, I don't want to say 2 weeks. 2 weeks before Christmas, I was at my one friend's house, my brother's friend, but now my friend. His name's Isaac, by the way. It was so late, so we ended up staying at his house, but at one point, I started screaming in pain because my ear was popping and it was painful. Like, I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Well, I was taken to, my dad called the hospital. It's like, hey, I need a ears, nose, and throat doctor. Like, now. Because I have a ears, nose, and throat doctor. ENT. Is it ENT? EMT. Wait, ears, nose, and throat. Oh, it is ENT. Okay, that is EMT. I think that'd be ears, mouth, and throat, but it's ears, nose, and throat. But anyways, they said, okay, be here in like 10 minutes and we'll get an ENT. We went there, it was like, I want to say 11 o'clock p.m. This was all still my winter break. Because this is my first official day back to school. Well, technically it was yesterday, but anyways. I went there, they said, oh, there's no ENT coming, which that really ticked off my dad. I brought my dad's friend Billy with me because she was really nice and she really helped calm me down and everything, so I brought her with me. I sat there and the one nurse that came in tugged on my ear and everything and checked my throat, and she pushed on my head because the back of my neck was swollen. Like, it was really swollen and my face was swollen. She pulled at my ear and it just made it worse. And this one young doctor came in. And instead of checking my throat first, like the other 3 doctors did, because I'll tell you the other 3 hospitals. I'll tell you the other ones. The other doctors. Okay. So instead of him checking my throat first, he checked my right ear. He said, okay, normal. He checked my left ear. He looked at my dad, looked at me, and he's like, oh, your daughter has a severe ear infection. Huh? A severe ear infection? Did I hear that right? Yes. A severe ear infection. And apparently, what happens if I get a severe ear infection? Guess what? It freaking affects my tonsils, which could be why they were swollen. And he was like, oh, It's not her tonsils. It's not her tonsils. It's her ear. Her ear has a severe ear infection. And I'm just like, what? So I'm sitting over here like, okay, at least it's not my tonsils. At least I don't have to get this removed. And they won't. I can't remove them on optional because if there's something wrong with tonsils, they won't remove them. But since there's something wrong with my tonsils, I guess I won't be losing them. But anyways, they gave me medication. They gave me dude, the amoxicillin they gave me. The amoxicillin really helped my throat. It helped my throat and my ear. But anyways, it was like, how do I put it? It was so big. It was like, those fish oil pills? It was like, I want to say like 2 times smaller than that, but it was still big, and I kept choking on it, so they cut it in half for me, and my dad had cut all the rest of them up because they were really big and I could not swallow them. Now I'll tell you about the other 2 hospital trips. The very first hospital trip, not for my whole life, but of last year? No, that ain't my first hospital trip last year. My first hospital trip last year is when I chipped my tooth and freaking got my face all swollen up. But anyways, so the 2 hospital trips before that. Was it before that? Yes, I was right. Okay, I didn't really think about it. But went to Akron Children's. I had a really bad headache. I was throwing up. I didn't feel good. I had a fever, and my tonsils were swollen. They swabbed my throat, put it in a bag, walked away. I went back in the waiting room, and they really never came back for me. I sat in that waiting room for I want to say 5 hours, 5.5 hours. And everyone that came in was in and out quick, and they were like missing me. And like people that were there before us, they were getting in and out quickly. So I was like, okay, they're ignoring me, so we had to go to a different hospital. By that time, urgent care opened up, so I went to urgent care. They had to prick my finger 3 times to get blood out, because usually it's 1 prick, but my finger would not want to bleed. So they had to prick my finger like 2 more times. So they pricked my left finger. They all pricked my left hand. They pricked my pointer finger twice and my middle finger once, and that was actually very painful. Honestly, it was really painful. It wasn't that painful, but it scared me, and since I never had it done before, that's what made it worse, and that's what made it scarier. But anyways, I got blood out. They tested me for mono. They tested me for everything that would make my throat swell up, basically. I don't have mono, duh. I didn't have tonsillitis. I didn't have strep throat, so they didn't know what was wrong with me. But they gave me this shot of steroids that they shot in my throat. It didn't taste good, but it also didn't taste that bad. Like, I could handle it. I just couldn't handle the one mouthwash they gave me for my tooth to help the swelling down. But, they gave me a shot of that. My throat was so swollen that I had to write on notebook and paper because it was so sore and I couldn't talk. So I did that, they gave me medicine, told me to take it until it was all gone, and I did. And then I was okay for a few weeks. And then we got a note. We went to the hospital again a few weeks later after my medicine was gone to get a paper, which is a referral to go to a ENT. My father's ENT, to be exact. Apparently you gotta be at least 14 to get an ENT appointment. Good thing I'm over 14. But anyways, so we go in there. They give me a referral, an approval basically that I can get an ENT appointment. And, just did their thing and they sent me on my way. And now I am just waiting for the 19th, basically next Thursday. Oh, wait. Father's Week. Okay. Yeah, so the 19th, I'm gonna go get that's my ENT appointment. Can you believe that? I had to wait for like a month to get an ENT appointment because everyone else was full. I was like, dang, everyone's full. And I had the earliest I could get in was January 19th. And I was like, dang, okay, I can handle this. I got medicine to keep me up. All my medicine's gone now. My throat isn't bothering me, but I've been deaf in my ear for like 3 months now, and it's getting really, really annoying. But it's getting to the point where I'm going to start getting used to it. And I don't want to get used to it, because then when I go back to hearing again, it's going to be sad. I'm going to be like, wow, so loud. Like, legit. But, here I am today. No swollen throat, just a deaf ear. It's been kind of hard to... It's been a little hard to get around with a deaf ear because, like, one point I had my good ear covered with a headphone, or my headphone, and my deaf ear free, so I can hear around in case someone called for me. Mom called me and I couldn't hear her, and she came over to tap to me, and I was like, what? And she's like, I called you, and I was like, oh, it's using my deaf ear, I'm sorry. So, it's weird, I don't know whether to get used to it or not. I'm hoping that ENT can fix me up because I don't want to be deaf anymore. But, I'm gonna end the video here. That's my little, now big update because I didn't think it was gonna last this long. But, stay tuned for the next video, guys.